Number 10. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQS 584-matic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Electric cars are cold. They're soulless. They're just computers on wheels, right? Wrong. Step inside this machine, and you'll forget you ever had that thought. The moment you sink into those seats, it's like being wrapped in a cloud that costs six figures. But here's where Mercedes really flexes. That Hyperscreen. It's not just a screen, it's a statement. 56 inches of curved glass stretching across your entire dashboard. Your passenger isn't just along for the ride anymore. They've got their own command center. And here's the beautiful part. It learns. It actually learns your habits. Likes your coffee at 8 a.m.? It'll remind you of the nearest Starbucks. Always call your mom on Sundays? It'll suggest it before you even think about it. This isn't just technology. This is automotive intelligence that actually respects your life. Range anxiety? Throw out the window. Over 370 miles on a single charge means you're driving from Los Angeles to San Francisco without even thinking about plugging in. This is Mercedes saying we're not just making electric cars. We're making electric cars better than anything we've ever built. Number 9. The 2026 Cadillac Celestiq. Now let's talk about American pride, because this beauty is here to remind the world that luxury isn't just a European game anymore. This isn't your grandfather's Cadillac. This is a statement. A middle finger to anyone who said American luxury was dead. Each Celestiq is hand-built. Hand-built. In Warren, Michigan, with artisans spending hours perfecting every detail specifically for you. You want a certain shade of leather that matches your favorite sunset? They'll make it happen. Want wood trim from a specific tree? Done. This is bespoke taken to a level that would make Rolls-Royce nervous. And let's not pretend this is just a pretty face. The performance is absolutely brutal, in the best way possible. We're talking instant torque that'll pin you to your handcrafted seat back. But what really gets me is what this car represents. It's Cadillac saying we're not just competing, we're leading. This is a halo car that's supposed to make you look at the brand differently, and honestly, mission accomplished. Number 8. The Lucid Gravity. Enter this beast, and suddenly the family SUV conversation gets interesting. Here's the thing about most luxury SUVs. They try to be everything to everyone, and end up being nothing special to anyone. Not this. Lucid looked at the premium SUV market and said, what if we just made it better at everything? 7 seats. But not 7 seats where the third row is a punishment. Actual adult-sized space. Up to 450 miles of range. Let that sink in. You could drive from Miami to Atlanta on a single charge and still have juice left over. The tech inside is straight out of sci-fi. But here's what I love most. Lucid didn't forget that families actually use these cars. The storage is thoughtful. The charging is fast. The ride is smooth enough that your kids won't complain on long trips. This is what happens when a company that actually understands electric vehicle technology from the ground up decides to build an SUV. It's not a converted gas platform with batteries shoved underneath. This was born electric, and you feel it in every single mile. Number 7. The BMW i7. The flagship. The statement piece. The car that makes other CEOs jealous in the executive parking lot. BMW has always been about the ultimate driving machine, right? Well, they've redefined what that means. That massive rear entertainment screen, it's not just a gimmick. It's a 31-inch theater that drops from the ceiling. You're not just being driven to a meeting. You're arriving having watched the game, caught up on your favorite show, or reviewed that presentation in crystal clarity. The performance is exactly what you'd expect from a BMW. Sharp, responsive, engaging. Except now it's whisper quiet. And here's the genius move. BMW kept the driving dynamics. This isn't a boat. It's still a driver's car, even when you're being driven. The interior is a masterclass in modern luxury. Sustainable materials that don't sacrifice on feel. Technology that enhances rather than overwhelms. This is BMW proving that going electric doesn't mean giving up your soul. Number 6. The 2026 Lucid Air. This car keeps evolving, and that's exactly what you want in this space. While other companies rest on their laurels, Lucid keeps pushing. The updated 2026 version takes everything that made the Air special and refines it. We're talking ultra-long range that makes every other EV nervous. Over 500 miles in some configurations. That's not just impressive, that's game-changing. The performance specs are borderline absurd. We're talking supercar acceleration in a luxury sedan package. But what really separates the Air is the attention to detail. The interior space feels larger than it should because of clever engineering. The materials feel expensive because they are, and that glass roof? It's not just panoramic, it's an experience. Driving the Air feels like being in the future, but a future that actually arrived on time and fully loaded. Number 5. The Genesis GV90. Remember when Genesis was just Hyundai's luxury experiment? Yeah, those days are long gone. The GV90 is their mic drop moment. Coach doors. Actual rear hinge coach doors on a modern SUV. That's not just design, that's theater. But Genesis didn't just make it look good, they made it make sense. The ingress and egress with those doors is genuinely easier, more elegant. The interior space is vast. This is a full-size luxury SUV that actually feels full-size. And Genesis has this knack for giving you features that cost extra everywhere else is standard equipment. Massage seats? Standard. Premium sound system? Of course. Advanced safety tech? Already included. This is a brand that's forcing the old guard to justify their price tags. The GV90 isn't just competing with the Germans. In some ways, it's beating them at their own game while charging less. That's not disruption, that's revolution. Number 4. The 2026 Alpine A390. Now things get spicy. If you don't know Alpine, they're Renault's performance arm, and they've been making some noise in motorsport. The A390 is their way of bringing that racing DNA to the street in electric form. This is a compact luxury SUV. But don't let that fool you. Multiple high-power motor options mean this thing can absolutely rip. We're talking sports car performance in a package your family won't veto. The European design is distinctive, edgy, not trying to look like everything else on the road. And here's what's cool about Alpine. They're not a heritage brand resting on decades of reputation. They're hungry. They're proving themselves. Every car has to earn respect, and that desperation to impress shows in the details. The handling dynamics are tuned for people who actually like driving. The tech is modern, without being overwhelming. This is for the person who wants something premium and distinctive without shouting about it. Number 3. The 2026 Ferrari Electrica. Let me just pause for a second because this is historic. Ferrari, making a fully electric car. The purists are losing their minds, but here's the reality. Over 1,000 horsepower. Supercar performance that'll embarrass most gas-powered exotics. This isn't Ferrari giving up on performance. This is Ferrari redefining it. The instant torque of electric motors means throttle response that's literally impossible with internal combustion. And knowing Ferrari, the engineering obsession that goes into every component means this won't just be fast. It'll be an experience. The sounds impose the technology they're developing to give it that Ferrari drama. The way the power delivery is tuned, the chassis dynamics, all of it is being crafted with the same maniacal attention to detail that made Ferrari legendary in the first place. This is a collector's car before it even launches. 20 years from now, people will talk about the first electric Ferrari the way they talk about the F40 or the Enzo. History in the making. Number 2. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Giulia EV. The original Giulia was already special. That perfect balance of Italian style and serious performance. Now imagine that, but electric, and potentially hitting 60 miles per hour in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's hypercar territory. Alfa Romeo has always been about passion over practicality, heart over head. And somehow, they're translating that to electric. The styling is going to be gorgeous because it's Alfa Romeo. They don't know how to make an ugly car. But what excites me is the promise of keeping that involving driving experience. Electric cars can be fast, but making them engage in the drive, that's the real challenge. Alfa's building this for people who love driving, not just getting from point A to point B. The handling, the steering feel, the way it responds to your inputs, it's all being engineered to make you smile. This is emotion meeting electricity, and if anyone can pull that off, it's the Italians. And number 1, The 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV. We started with Mercedes and we're ending with one, but for good reason. This is the EQS experience, elevated. Literally, you get all that incredible range, all that cutting-edge technology, all that hyperscreen goodness, but now with the commanding view and versatility of an SUV. This is the car for people who want it all and refuse to compromise. Long road trips, the range handles it. Family duties, 7 seats ready to go. Client meetings, you'll arrive looking like success personified. The ride quality is absurdly comfortable. We're talking magic carpet levels of smooth. An interior, it's a sanctuary. Climate control that's zone-specific. Ambient lighting that adapts to your mood. Seats that massage away the stress of your day. This isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle upgrade. Mercedes looked at the luxury electric SUV segment and said, we're not just playing this game, we're winning it. And honestly, they might just be right. So there you have it. 10 cars that are about to reshape what we expect from luxury vehicles. The electric revolution isn't coming. It's already here, and it's arriving in style. Which one would you pick? Let me know in the comment below. And don't forget to subscribe because 2026 is just getting started. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.